First of all, welcome to Mkomazi, newly sanctioned national park in Tanzania. Used to be a hunting ground. I've hunted here before. As a hunter, I knew it was time to surrender it. We didn't have the means to protect it the way it was supposed to. Vast area, lots of problems on the boundary with Kenya, cattle encroachment, heavy poaching, surrounded by settlements, villages and small towns. It was a great move by Tony Fitzjohn, the late General Mbita, and the Mkapa government to upgrade it from a game reserve to a national park. And today it is a stronghold for the black rhino, thanks to the efforts of Tanapa and Tony Fitzjohn, who's dedicated a huge part of his life into ensuring that there's a successful breeding program for the black rhino. Behind me is the Dindira Dam, the only permanent water in the park. Right now it's lush and green, start of the rainy season. Everything is scattered, but during the dry season, fringe-eared oryx, lesser kudu, gerenuk, all the species that you don't find in your mainstream national parks are to be found here. But there are also tsetse flies. It's hard country. You will not have many luxury camps because of the water scarcity. Tanapa themselves have tried to drill wells over 200 meters deep, unsuccessfully. So it's one of those things. As hunters, we're always happy to surrender territory into the care of whoever will protect wildlife. Would I like to hunt here? Yes. Is it feasible? No, because I won't be doing the wildlife or the habitat any favor. I think it rings true to many a hunter who really has the resource at heart. That is the core cause for all of us and everything we do. So it's always fine lines and delicate balances that we have. But here's just one of those stories, and it rings so true for Tanzania because Tanzania is built on hunting. All the national parks we have today started off as hunting grounds. The reason that they were worthy to be converted into national parks is almost entirely because of hunting. We are not fighting against that, but the reality is also that there are some habitats, there are some territories that will never be suitable for phototourism. They will never be suitable for non-consumptive tourism because of various natural factors. Visibility, abundance of game, open vistas, many habitats. In fact, the majority of habitats are not as you would find in a national park. If those areas don't continue to have hunters in them who give them value, then we lose them to farming and pastoralism. The first agenda for a farmer and a pastoralist, and I'm not talking about conservative farming, I'm talking about slash and burn, shifting agriculture. Cutting forest is the first agenda. Same thing with pastoralism. To get rid of the tsetse fly, they will deforest areas. That's where the trouble begins. You devastate entire ecosystems, and there's no turning back from that. Once it's done and it's irreparable. This is the fight and the sensibility that we're having so much trouble explaining to people who are detached, people who don't understand the reality on the ground. To us, it's simple. It's very obvious. It comes naturally. We know. We live it. We were born here. All we ask is, come see for yourself. Come experience it. Come see the pros and the cons. And then make a decision. Make an informed decision.